welcome back to SideKick Power Hour. We do this every week on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. My name is Nakia. I'm here in Austin, Texas. We are here every week because we have a whole bunch of folks out there that we like to say are a part of our Crooniverse, as we like to call it. Thank you, Butcha Bear. I had a great weekend. We're going to be talking about that weekend shortly. If you are a member of the Crooniverse, welcome. If you're not, we'd love to have you. How do you become a member of the Crooniverse? You said, well, you just go over to patreon.com/sidekick productions. What SideKick Productions, you say? Well, it is the production company that was created and founded by the one and only Joshua R. Pangborn, who is also the co-host of this show, where we recap different things from the Crooniverse. We debut different things in the Crooniverse. We host people from all over the world to talk about things that are important to us. We have a little bit of an emphasis on things related to body positivity, fat positivity, LGBTQIA+, and all of the letters. Bring them in. It's Joshua R. Pangborn.
Hello and happy Monday.
Happy Monday. You and I spent a lot of time together this weekend.
We did. From Friday to Sunday, there was, I think, I almost maybe 24 hours.
We probably did, honestly. Luckily, my husband had a lot of stuff to do. I don't know what Paul was doing on his side. Aw. Hello, Owen. Welcome back. I know Owen was unable to join us on Friday for the virtual red carpet premiere because he had to work. But we're glad
he was moving.
He was moving. That's right. He's moving to Hawaii.
No, he's moving from Hawaii.
Oh, from Hawaii. That's right. He's moving to away from the island.
Continental U.S. I believe.
U.S. Yes.
Portland, but I'm not sure.
Yes, that sounds right. Well, just know that if you weren't able to join us on Friday for the virtual red carpet premiere, we are going to show a couple of clips from that in just a bit. But the good news is, if you are a member of the Crooniverse over at patreon.com/sidekick productions, it's still there. The whole 3.5 hours of us introducing all the cast that showed up, and y'all, a lot of the cast showed up, talking to them for a bit. Starting the episode, we took a little bit of an intermission so we could introduce folks who performed on the album as musicians and helped produce it. And then we went back in, and then we came back out, and we did a Q&A with the remaining cast members again, which was a lot. And we had some of the folks that played on the record. It was so much fun, so much love shared that evening.
It was wonderful.
I know I left feeling very, very high off of that experience. It was just so sweet. And I was up probably till 2 a.m. just buzzing about that. And then, of course, I got right back up on Saturday and began to start working with Joshua again on other things. So, Joshua, what was it like for you to see all of these people? Hi, Mike. Watching the musical episode, Dueling Pianos, for the very first time. I would say the majority of everybody there had never seen it all the way through. Some of the cast,
I would say, yeah. Honestly, it was an incredible experience. I mean, it's not a good time to do live releases, but this was the next best thing. We got a chance to get together with some of our nearest and dearest and share in something that we spent at this point years creating, and it's really just it was such a magical experience. I can't say that enough. You were buzzing, I was buzzing, everyone was buzzing. I mean, I've never been high before, but I imagine that's what it must feel like, because it was such an amazing experience.
To me, that felt better on Friday. It was just so great. And I'll say this, the thing you mentioned just now about, because it is difficult to plan live events. Hey, John, welcome back. We did talk about throwing an actual red carpet premiere for this at a theater in New York. We'd already started scouting it out. It just really did not make sense to do that. But we are still open to the idea that later in the spring, as things warm up and hopefully cases go down, and like, for instance, Austin is still in stage 5 here, that we'll be able to host an in-person live event. Let us know in the comments if you would like to attend an event like that and what you would like to see happen at an event like that, besides just the screening. Q&A, live performances, giveaways. Let us know in the comments below, while Joshua is letting us know what we're in store for tonight.
Well, tonight is a SideKick Power Hour extravaganza. We are having our dear friends Ashley, Monique, Menard, and Stuart Kiczek visiting us tonight as we watch episode 11 of Skeleton Crew Season 5, Just Desserts Part 1. We have a little bit of SideKick news, and then we're also going to be talking about what happened on Friday more in detail with Ashley and Stuart, and sharing some clips and just getting us ready for more SideKick Power Hour and Crewniverse excitement.
That's correct.
We have a question of the week, too.
Who is your favorite story set in a prison? Who or what?
It should be what?
Yes.
Josh is so
tired
from. Let's see if I can fix that.
You fix that while we talk about this for a second. There are so many great prison stories, y'all. So let us know in the comments below, what is your favorite story set in a prison? That's what we're looking for tonight. What is your favorite story set in a prison? Set in a prison. There's a lot to choose from, and maybe it's not the whole story. Maybe there's only a portion of the story, like a television series that maybe they only go to prison, once, and it's just such a funny scene. You love it so much. But let us know in the comments below. I know Joshua, when he makes these questions up each week, he already knows what he's going to answer. So it's, I don't even have to go to you yet. We always go to you last, but let us know in the comments below. And of course, we'll also be getting the answers from our guests who are here with us pretty much every weekend or every Monday that they can be, which is most of them. And y'all, we've been doing this for 87 Mondays. 87 Mondays. We're coming up on the 100th episode of SideKick Power Hour. That is so crazy. And we've done the majority of all 87 of those episodes with Ashley, Monique, Menard.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
And of course, Stuart Kiczek.
Well, hello there.
There.
Oh.
I'm sorry. You caught me sipping on my amazing new Art of Blowing It mug that I received just recently.
That is awesome.
Merchandising.
So good. And we might have some more merchandise coming your way soon. Let us know in the comments below what kind of t-shirts, or do you want to see things on mugs? Do you want to see things on tote bags? Do you want personalized
tattoos?
Maybe. What about enamel pins? There's so many
replicas of Felix glasses, so we can all just.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, as Joshua said, folks, we are going to be watching episode 11, part 1. It's called Just Desserts. I liked this episode a lot personally because we get to meet someone new to the Crewniverse. And that's always fun, but it's also, a really good chance to visit with somebody else who we visited with on Friday night, of course. And I'm not going to give it away yet, but we'll see it in the very next scene as it starts up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome to the show to everybody. Don't forget, it's hashtag Crewniverse, hashtag SideKick Power Hour. Share this with your friends. Let them know, how much you love it. You can subscribe. You can ask them to subscribe. You can always just make a straight up donation over at Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Those always help a ton too. But we really are putting all of our focus right now into this Patreon page. We're getting ready to make it even cooler for you guys and girls and peoples out there. So hang tight, because we got lots more to come. Hey, Jason, this must be just like Jason in Paradise. Welcome back. So that was a freebie right there. That was a freebie, just so you know. The next one's going to cost you.
Was that from Rock of Ages?
Maybe it's a David Letterman. A David Lee Roth song, not David Letterman song. That'd be an awesome David Letterman song.
Does
Wait,
David Letterman sing songs?
No, he sucks.
Before we get started with the episode, I believe you did have some sidekick news for us.
We have just a wee bit of sidekick news, yes. Wee bit, because now we've moved to Ireland right now, of course. Actually, one of our sidekick production members has moved to Ireland, so we miss her and hope that she's watching us at some point over there in the Emerald Isle. We love you, Ellen Orlando. Yes, over the weekend, we had some exciting news from the Horrors for You Festival.
Ooh.
And we were nominated for an award at the Horrors for You Festival. Scratch, our short film Scratch, was nominated for Best Actor for Joshua R. Pangborn.
Congratulations.
Wonderful.
That's amazing.
So that was exciting. They had a little blurb that they talked about us. Let me see if I can pull it up for you.
Please do.
They
we
gave
love blurbs.
Let's see. Their blurb about our little Scratch was...
It's a bit spoilers. It's not a little scratch.
It's not a lot. No. The blurb is, Pangborn does all he can to bring a great air of authenticity to this film, and it is rewarding. And also, the color filters used are great fun.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's great. Well, bravo
So,
to you for being nominated.
bravo to Pangborn.
Yes.
For...
So good.
Wasted on the Young was also accepted as accepted to the festival as an official selection.
Oh, great!
So that's pretty exciting news for both of our short films.
That's fantastic. And again, folks at home, this all would be possible if you weren't out there helping. And we're so glad. We actually have a bunch of new Crewniverse members that have just joined. So many, in fact, and so new that we haven't got a chance to learn all your names just yet. Let us know in the comments below if you're new to the Crewniverse. Introduce yourself to your fellow Crewniversians that are here tonight. Owen says, if there's a sequel, title it Stitched. Oh, that's great. That's really, really good, Owen.
We'll call it Lilo and Stitched.
I was trying to come up with something like that. Damn it, you beat me to it.
I don't know if
I
Dean
beat you to it, Stuart.
Would be too happy about that. But we will have some more surprises for you later, including a couple of clips from this past Friday night's virtual red carpet premiere, as well as a brand new trailer that we previewed with a little photo today on Instagram. If you haven't seen it, or Twitter, you can follow me over there. You can follow Josh or Stuart or Ashley. All of our handles are right here, so go for it. But in the meantime, we're going to get into this episode tonight. Josh, anything you want to say about this episode?
This episode was something that Nakia and I went back and forth on when we were doing final edits for. We originally thought, you know what? We're going to do this as a one-parter, and we're going to do just a lengthier episode. And then we did it all together, and we're like, you know what? It's too long for a one-parter. We're going to split it up in 2 parts. So I edited this episode like 7 times. I went from 2 parts to 1 part, back to 2 parts. It was a process for this one. But I think in the end, we ended up with a really wonderful product. And I think it was really exciting to see this. I know that Stuart and I got really creative with the opening sequence. The cold open had some of our most, I think, thought out and prepared transition shots that we've ever had. So I'm really excited to share that with you.
They're really great. Can't wait for y'all to see it. This is episode 7 episode 11 from season 5 of Skeleton Crew. This is called Just Desserts, part 1. Yes, sir.
No, just part 1.
I thought you were like raising your hand.
No. Excuse me.
Let's get into it.
Strip.
Now this just feels like the musical prequel.
It kind of
Are you
is,
going
yeah.
to watch, officer? I'm not an officer, I'm just a guard. Well, I'm sure you're an excellent one at that.
What's the difference?
Look at the way you carry yourself with dignity, with...
Officers have power, guards are just...
You must be the one in charge here.
people who watch you.
I'm just... I said strip, no strip.
Hi from India.
Hi.
Like, what time is it in India?
What a cute baby.
What time is it in India?
I don't see anywhere to put this. Would you mind holding it for me? I don't want it to get dirty.
6:51 a.m.
So polite in
Oh
this
my
prison.
goodness, it's so early.
What is your name?
We love a
Lenny.
big mirror inside.
Lenny
the-
Steinbeck. Lenny. I was
Gotta
right to
break
think
out
you
into
powerful.
dance.
That name exudes masculinity.
Well,
Let
it's a
me
dance
guess.
studio.
You're
No.
the guard in charge.
It's
I
a
wish.
prison.
I'm just the regular old grunt. Well, I'm sure given time you'll be more than that. You just need someone to cultivate the potential I see in you. The pants too.
Alex is so mischievous.
So much.
Of course.
Oh no.
Come through,
Would you mind picking
7-9,
them up, Lenny? I have a bad back and bending over is a challenge.
for some pants?
How'd you get them on?
Oh, I'm sorry. It has
I
a
work
mind
in a
of its
men's
own.
prison. I never see those.
Don't be shy, Lenny. We're both men. We should be proud of what our bodies can do. It's shame that holds us back.
I mean, that's true.
Shame that holds you back.
But that's what makes it
From
really
achieving
villain,
all
right?
you could achieve.
There's a little bit of truth in everything they say.
Here, put this on, and then follow me and I'll explain the rules.
It's left over
Of
from a
course, Lenny.
Studio 54 prison movie.
I did it! I got the promotion!
That's wonderful news, Lenny. I knew you could do it.
It's all because of you.
Fucking
You
groomer.
believed in me.
I simply unlocked the potential you had within. The work you did yourself.
My girl's gonna be so proud of me. I could just hug you.
The good news is, you can.
Actually, in prison, that is quite frowned upon.
You can't let her get to you, Lenny. You can't let her bring you down.
She's the one who pushed me for this promotion,
a
and
lot
now
of
she
time in prison,
leaves me
though.
for
These
George.
transitions are wonderful.
Count on people like Joan. They seek to keep you down, to limit your power.
I don't know. Without her, I'm nothing.
Without her, you are free. You have limitless potential. She was an albatross around your neck, and now you can soar freely.
In my breasts.
Good footsteps.
I've given Anglicus more than enough time to enjoy his momentary victory. I warned him against crossing me, and yet he persisted. Now he and all of his friends will suffer the consequences. And when they are broken down, I will build them back up to their full potential and reach mine as well. Do you understand your task, my seedling?
Yes, David. I am to separate Anglicus from his happiness, and I am to report on the comings and goings of his friends, especially Hunter and Anthony.
And your daughter, Apollina. She is as close to them as the rest. I must know what she does in order to bring her down.
And Apollina. Yes, David.
I knew when I let you go all those months ago that they would not suspect that you were still mine. Still, it was necessary. In order to tear out all the rot, you must rip it from the roots.
I understand that you need your release, Great Farmer, but is this necessary while I'm here getting my instructions?
Lenny, you can continue this later.
My apologies, fellow seedling. The Great Farmer needs his release.
I understand that, but there's a time and a place for everything.
My people, we are few for now, and we must work together to grow strong again. Lenny, please go continue your work. Penelope here has more to tell me about this AJ that has been hanging around their little bar.
Wow, he's like obsessed with Angie.
He is.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
Jay.
Asher's favorite robe.
Hello?
Look at that.
Yeah, this is Mr. Wolf. That's right, he's his caregiver. You can go ahead. I'll catch up.
Oh, I don't mind waiting.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm here.
I'm gonna stand here.
Tyler, would you just please leave me alone? I am going. We are not going to be late for our appointment. No, I don't know who Heathcliff is.
Yeah, is he okay? Well, tell him I said hello. I know he can't hear you, but...
Ashley, isn't that your phone?
Right.
No.
Yeah, I'll be there when I can. Thank you for calling. Okay.
He's outside Popsicle,
You
actually.
too. Bye-bye.
Voiced over by Nakia.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
figure
was
out
right.
exactly what you were saying.
You finished?
Yeah, I finished.
Let's take a look.
You know, you're gonna need to stop doing that if you want me to concentrate.
That's my bra, Ashley's borrowing.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna go get dressed because I have to go meet my friend. So you can look at that in the meantime.
Great insert by Ashley here.
Hey, Polly, babe, I don't know if this whole personal statement thing's gonna work.
Come in.
I just don't know if anybody's gonna go for how your sister takes your identity and you right about something, babe, that actually happened.
But that did happen to me.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, let's revisit this later. You look like you're dressed. I feel like I should be dressed
No,
too.
not yet.
We
I want
don't.
to take a little picture of
Don't
you.
do that.
Come on. Come on, I want a
would
little
like to
something
there.
to look at whenever I'm
Please
playing
delete
with
the
you.
photo.
Come on, it's just my vibrator.
Oh, I said delete it already.
Okay. That's fine. You want me to delete it? Here we go. See those? They're deleted. It's gone.
And forgotten.
Yep, forgotten.
I'm set. Can I get before you? Can I get like a little
I
kiss or
just see you're
something?
posing.
Ew.
No.
I love that.
You tease. Call me, all right?
Sure thing.
Love you.
You can smack butts, but she can't take pics? I don't get it.
Yikes, you're just flopping around freely, aren't you?
Men.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing. Have you seen my underwear?
Whoa, dude, put that away. Wallace is gonna get so many ideas.
Wait, have you seen my underwear? I can't find them anywhere.
Oh, I think Robin has it. His were all dirty and he had to go to some broker thing, so he just slid them on.
Huh.
And why do you only have one pair of underwear? Odd question.
Well, I only wear underwear when I meet a client. Otherwise, I like to let
many
the
pairs
boys
do you have?
go free.
To think, first time he was gonna cut them off.
He was?
Well, just the penis.
Yikes.
Yep. No, stop talking or you won't get any of this delicious bra.
Gimme.
Greedy boy.
Who made that?
Good Eats, the
Keep
diner
like that, and your
downstairs from my
metabolism will slow down when
apartment.
you're 40 and you'll look just like Hunter.
Cater the whole
Hunter's
season.
not 40.
Bless your heart.
This is actually really good. You're like a really good cook. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, my sister always said so before she disowned me.
You're lucky you never had to live with her. So, do you think Robin finds me attractive? Like, I know he slept with me, but I think he probably sleeps with a lot of people. And I'd like to think he finds me attractive because then he might want to be with me.
No, Wallace. Robin isn't for you. He's not for anyone. He's like about to die. He's really old. Just stay away. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
You know, when I told AJ not to come back to my bar, that meant the two of you by extension.
Look, Hunter, we understand that we may have pushed you too far for your first appearance.
Just one. I'm not part of your little group.
Oh, look at you. The way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you dress. You are the ideal man. You belong with us. It's a lot to take in that you're better than other people, but AJ has shown us that we have a responsibility not to deny who we are.
Boy, he is handing you a bunch of shit.
Come on, Hunter. You don't have to look any further than your own home to know I'm right. Look at that husband of yours. The beta to your alpha.
Right, CJ.
I know better than anyone how pathetic he is. You have to crave companionship from someone just like you.
I bet you've never even bottomed in your life.
Bottoming or not, it's got nothing to do with your manhood. If you don't believe me, ask your friend AJ. He gave it up for me a couple days ago.
In front of Gerard.
Man, he's so cool.
That's bullshit. AJ would never do that, right? Tad, right? AJ wouldn't do that, right?
The bottom shaming is real.
We're gonna pause right here, Nakia, for a break. I think.
Pause for bottom shaming.
Take our first and only break this evening by introducing the debut of yet another amazing trailer edited by the one and only Joshua R. Pangborn. Here we go. Take a look.
You can call yourself a chubby chaser, even if you're not a twink. You wanna hurt me? Well, I say yay.
Sex is the best sex. That's what they say. I'll say it once. I'll say it twice. So listen to my advice. Come here, just a little bit closer.
I'm a laugh machine, I'll leave you tickled pink. Let's clown around if that's your kink. We can clown around if that's your kink. Yes, you can say that I've got daddy issues.
Oh yeah, you can get this exclusively over at patreon.com/sidekick productions. That's where you see it. That's where you can see all of the episodes of Skeleton Crew before the public does. You become a member of the Crewniverse, and we open the world of Skeleton Crew, Demon Doctor, The Art of Blowing It, Scratch, Wasted on the Young, everything that's Sidekick Productions adjacent is going to be living over at patreon.com/sidekick productions. We got some really fun stuff for you. One of the fun things that we did was just this past Friday, we had the virtual red carpet premiere of Dueling Pianos, a Skeleton Crew musical, because there will be probably more. And only Patreon members, people who are a member of the Crewniverse, were able to attend, and they got to do that with the cast and crew. Many of you were there and joined us, and you gave us amazing questions and you gave us amazing feedback, and we really appreciate that. If you weren't there, or maybe you were there and you just loved it so much you want to see it again, we do have a couple of clips for you that we thought we'd show you right now. And here's the first one, man. It's Alexander Dorff. Hi.
Hi. How's everyone doing?
Great.
Hi, Alex. I'm so glad you could make it tonight.
I'm so happy to be here. I am in Baltimore in a wedding, but I would not miss this for the world.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. I know a lot of folks couldn't be here for various reasons, and we do want to send out some healing vibes to some of our folks. We don't want to name names, but some of our members actually have corona right now, and so if you are out there sick and not feeling well, we're sending you lots of love and hope that you'll heal up quick. Alex, I still go back to the Rock Bar. Well, I kind of go back to Rock Bar a lot, but anyway, I go back to the night we were all together at Rock Bar when you sang your Devil in the Details live, and it was almost exactly what you did in the vocal booth that day. I'll never forget. I think you maybe did 2 or 3 at most passes at the song because you came so prepared. And Matt Parmenter looked at me and was like, "No, I mean we're good." And do you really?
No, he did one pass, and Matt was like, "We're done. We don't need anything else."
Right, and I think I said,
and you said, "Well, let's do 2 or 3 just to be safe." But
the material was so amazing. It was so hard not to work on it every day. I loved it so much.
Oh, thank you. And you
knock it out of the park. It's a beautiful,
thank you.
Performance. I love it so much.
You also were the only member of the cast that when we did our one-on-one vocal kind of run-throughs, you and I, you were not just like, you were at full-on, like you stood up and were like moving around the room and doing the whole choreography to your part. You're just so committed. As David, I have hated David for so long. You did such a good job.
I'm doing something right then.
Yeah, you did such a good job of making David this lovable person you want to hate. You know, you want him on the screen, you want to see him there, but like, oh God, you just can't stand him. Great job on that, and you do a great job in this musical. Lots of virtual reality things going on in your number. I can't wait for you to see it.
I'm so excited for everyone to see it. I'm so happy with it.
Yeah, well, you're going to see it soon. So we're going to move you back into the theater if you'll head to your seat. All right, so that was a clip with Alexander Dorff, who plays David, who, of course, you've seen in the beginning of this episode. And if you are familiar with the Crewniverse at all, you know David's got a long history with the show. And this is, of course, he's back this season. He is one of the best villains in the Crewniverse. It's so great to have him be a part of it. And it was so great for him to be a part of the virtual red carpet premiere on Friday. We're going to be doing other events like that virtually that are exclusive for Patreon members. So definitely make sure to head over to patreon.com/SideKick Productions. Josh, I think we should just get right back into it.
Totally. Let's jump in. We've got a second half of this episode to watch.
Let's do it. Here we go.
I cannot believe my daughter is so pathetic to be taken in by all of this.
Well, and here I thought that Mama didn't raise no fools.
But I think your mother did raise a fool, Mr. Stuart. Otherwise, why would you be so lost?
I'm pretty sure I know my whereabouts right now. Thank you very much.
But I sense a deep sense of uncertainty all the same.
Oh, please, anyone can see that. Just look at you.
You're not alone, are you?
Yes, well, are any of us truly alone? It's true.
I like you, Mr. Stuart. Here, give me your hand. Let me see what the fates have in store for you today.
I love her.
Enough of this, Anthony. Tell her to leave Gertie alone or I will take over and do it myself.
Ashley and I met her a few years back at the New Jersey
You
website.
are cursed.
Nice.
I can see that now. You suffer from a great burden, and you worry you're not going to be man enough to be able to handle it.
It's got a hot date Friday, maybe.
I'm leaving now.
Wait, Papa, what about Gertie?
The fates are not always kind, but they are always honest.
I don't think you have anything to offer me, Madam Carmen, so if you'll excuse me.
You!
Oh, dear.
Is there a problem, dearie?
You told me last week that fate worked through a man to punish me for my sins.
Yes. I see fate work through a man to punish you for your sins.
This is the man! This is the doctor who killed my mother and the homosexual who led my son astray.
Yes, I know, dear. How do you think that I, through the fates, arranged for him to be here tonight? So that you could finally say all you've been longing to say all these years.
She's good.
I
can't! Oh, you're good.
I am what the fates make me.
Mm-hmm. Wow, thanks, Friday.
Damn.
That's amazing.
Get too cozy with your cocoon of lies. I'll be back soon enough. With a vengeance.
Cocoon of lies. That should be a new story that should be another short film we write. Cocoon of lies.
Get ready, world. You have a new Ted to deal with, and he's not going to be anyone's bottom boy.
Yeah.
So
That's
much
right,
bottom
world.
shaming.
Except,
what happened?
Except for when you're bottoming.
Rupert!
Yeah, I just mean, yeah, you have a new outfit, but I don't think that means you're suddenly a total top.
It's symbolic. Now grab the keys and let's get going. And then we'll see the look on Dennis's face when he sees me.
I bet it'll be something like this.
Rupert!
It's a great Paul.
Which one?
I'm loving it.
Rupert!
Man, that guy crosses the
Hey,
street.
Pop, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
Day,
Maybe that's because you don't come around anymore.
Regular.
I can't catch a bug.
Yeah, I got nothing.
No, of course not. Not like this place is ever busy.
Oh, what are you talking about? We got a whole 3 customers right now.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, Carl.
Oh, yeah.
Carl, the best customer.
That
Gabe and his
solves all your
parka.
money woes.
Hey, I'm not worried. It's not like a lot of people love to drink during lunch anyway.
Clearly, you have never seen a Wall Street bar at lunch.
And what have you been doing at a Wall Street bar at lunch?
Oh, you gotta learn to let a
Getting his
little
money
laughter
shots.
in your life. Don't be like your mother. Oh, she could keep you laughing until she hit an age and lost her laugh and let her laughter die. That was my fault. Lord knows I'm not an easy man to be around. That's no excuse for letting all your laughter bleed away. You hang on to joy.
So good.
Don't ever wind up like your mother.
I know.
I'm worried about me and
It is
Anthony.
amazing.
Trailer.
I mean, we're living together.
Trailer.
We love each other. But we're just not a team anymore.
Trailer.
It's like we lost that. Pop!
Trailer.
Ooh, I can't talk now. I'm meeting a Wall Street guy for lunch. He's buying lunch. I'm bringing the dessert. Dessert's my penis.
We're gonna have a corporate merger, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
In the boardroom.
I am so sorry. I know we had lunch plans, but I had wrestling practice, and then Dennis, he had to pee, but then it turned out he really didn't have to pee, but now I really have to pee. So if you could just hold this for me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All the audio stuff. Do you remember this?
I do.
Yeah.
Also, it's really nice to see you.
Aww.
Angie, you're ringing. Hey, you're.
Oh God. Oh God. Wait, what did it say?
Thanks for lunch. Be ready again for tomorrow.
Did you say something?
Nope.
Eggplant.
Let's go get lunch. I'm starving.
Oh, so awkward.
Hey,
Just seems like somebody lied.
Stupid.
Dennis,
You're
I'm
just
wearing a vest.
Stupid.
Look.
He doesn't want anything to do with you.
Sound like you're trying a little too hard.
Hey,
Who's this tall Arizona
another
can
man
in
who likes
front of me?
squeaking his home exists. I haven't seen you at group lately.
I've been busy.
Oh God.
You guys, we all know somebody like that.
You guys could use a serious coat of paint.
Orange is the new Angie.
I'm sorry, what? I think it's a little too warm for a winter coat, but I mean, if you're cold.
Josh, give me a second.
Ollie's mom is gonna be very happy to see us.
I'm sure she is.
Somebody's distracted.
Your guests will be here shortly to visit you. They're just being processed.
How can
Thank you, Lenny. Well, it seems we
Dress
have a
up
rare
like
moment of kismet, Engelkiss.
David, you, look good.
I am pleased my appearance pleases you.
He didn't say that.
My appearance will always please Anglicus, for I am his first love. And that love could never be forgotten.
Why, Father, I am so surprised to see you.
We're here to see you, Penelope. Make sure you're okay.
How kind. I never received such a visit.
Oh, it really is so kind of you, and it's so nice to see you both.
Is there anything that we can do for you?
Oh, aren't you kind? But I really am more concerned about the two of you. Apollina told me that you were having some problems.
No. What do you? I don't understand. What do you mean?
And our relationship has evolved into something bigger because we tell each other everything.
Oh God, I was just effing with him.
Isn't that nice? So now, maybe Father will start looking at you the way he
And
looks
you
at all
should.
those round, hairy men at the bar. Kind of the way
Bitch.
you used to look at David, right?
Well, we are very, very happy.
We are.
Beautiful.
We either all wear shirts tonight or none of us do.
Take yours off.
You went in Rome, am I right?
Reese, Wallace, dinner. Leave your shirts.
No shirts? Why are we dressing for dinner? Hunter's not even here.
No, he's helping somebody tonight, son. That's what Hunter does.
Or he's with his husband, or he's at the bar, but every time he's ignoring us.
Hey, he's not ignoring you. That's why he sent me here, to take care of you.
And look,
Oh.
if he is ignoring you, it's gonna make moving a whole lot easier.
Moving? I don't know what he's talking about.
Your acceptance letter, I saw it on the table.
What are you doing reading my mail?
Raise.
Good thing I made that cake, Dad. This calls for a celebration.
No, it doesn't. No, I'm not going anywhere. There's no celebration, and never touch my stuff again. Ugh!
So much.
Well, Wally, go ahead and take your shirt off. Join us for dinner. It's gonna get cold soon.
Sorry, but I gotta go be a good big brother and let Rupert take me home.
Sure? Because you've been hitting on me all night, baby. I am rocking hard for you.
I'm ready to hit back.
You say the sweetest things. At least the subtext is sweet. But
I'm reading.
I'm old-fashioned.
Yeah, I know.
He prefers excavating.
We heard that in season 4.
Fucking tease. Hey, you! You're coming home with me. You better swallow.
Okay, Georgie.
Today went very well, Penelope. I think
that was Georgie.
I may be the one in prison, but Anglicus seems trapped by the very decisions he's made. And I am free to move forward with my plans. I thought you'd ruin
You're
things
free to
by
go
getting
anywhere.
yourself
They're just
arrested.
lines.
If anything, you sped things up. Anglicus and his friends have had the seeds
They're in
of
the
discord
rec room.
sown.
Oh.
And when they
Exactly.
bloom, they will find that my wrath knows no bounds.
Gosh, David is like obsessed.
So what did you think of the episode, folks? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to let us know in the comments below the answer to this week's question. What is your favorite story that's set in a prison? We would love to know. There's a lot of options for you to choose out there. I know what mine's going to be. It can be from anything. It can be a book, TV, movie. We prefer film if possible, but let us know below in the comments. Totally.
I think that works though. We should try that more often. Stuart can do that with his hair.
I'm old-fashioned.
Another episode of Skeleton Crew from season 5. This is episode 11. Just Desserts Part 1. What a trip. It's so cool to see David interacting and how he, we saw in season 4 little bits and pieces of how he would already have some of these people kind of crooked into his, stable of cult alkalites. But now we get to see how he actually grooms these people to get them. And it takes time. It really takes time to really kind of seal the deal. And he's clearly picking out some folks that he might think are easy targets. I think it's fun for me. One of the first things that I noticed was the really husband of mine. You know that I'm in the middle of a string.
You know what kiss seals the deal. Come on.
One of the first things that I noticed was, of course, the name of the character, Lenny. There's no way that Josh that didn't have some significance. I'm guessing from Steinbeck.
Well, his last name is Lenny Steinbeck, so
yeah. Little on the nose right there. And of course, for those of you who didn't have an American 5th grade English class that taught you that book, Josh can fill you in on the details of that inspiration and why it matters.
Yes, it's Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, and it is a wonderful tale about Lenny and George. Lenny is a simple man who just wants to pet rabbits, and George is his friend. And unfortunately, when Lenny pets rabbits, Lenny gets a little too rough, and let's just say he thinks a woman's hair is a rabbit and gets a little too rough with her, and she ends up not surviving. And so George has to distract Lenny while Lenny is murdered, basically, and protects him from a large group of people. They replicated that storyline in the wonderful episode The Walking Dead with Carol and some crazy children.
Yeah, that
but
was really rough.
that was a fun, rough episode. Yes.
Yeah, that
Ashley
was-
would not. I would not recommend that episode for Ashley.
No, not at all.
No.
Well, let's take something that I want to recommend to folks, and that is if you are a member of the Coronaverse over at patreon.com/sidekick productions, you can watch the virtual red carpet premiere in its entirety. That's correct, Daniel. Look at all the flowers. But we are going to show you another clip from the Friday night. And this one I personally picked. I just thought it was so sweet. At the end of the evening, I basically asked everybody who was in attendance to just say a few words about what they thought the musical, meant to them, and the entire experience of being a part of the Coronaverse in general. And we've got this clip to share with you. And then Stuart Kiczek. Come on now.
Okay, no, seriously, hold on. You guys weren't there, all right? I think it was a Tuesday. Me and Josh just sat down and had some fried chicken, and we had these delusions of grandeur about creating art together on YouTube and making a show or making something beyond what we were doing at that point. And to know where we were at that point and to see where we've come up until this point is just so astounding. And I'm so proud. And it's just a very rewarding, and I can't remember the last time I've been so proud of a piece of art that I got to participate in. And especially the fact that it was with people that are some of my closest chosen family. And it's just very rewarding and very special and a very unique opportunity. And I'm glad I got to share it with all of you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you so much.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I got.
It was a lovely chicken dinner. Who knew chicken could be the foundation for anything?
Chicken is a winner dinner.
I guess. Colonel Sanders did, I guess. And
right.
But
back to the point.
Yes. Well, it was the point. The point of showing this is to.
The point of the matter is, if you haven't seen the musical episode yet, and I'm telling you, you're missing it out if you haven't seen it yet, you need to head on over to patreon.com/sidekick productions and sign up right now so that you could see the thing that I was so astounded by, because it really is
entirety.
It really is just that good.
And we did take a moment for all of our existing Patreon members that night to thank them for being a part. And we called you each out by name or your screen name. We asked you on Patreon what you would like to be or how you would like to be introduced and thanked. And many of you replied. Those of you who didn't, we just read your screen name as it was. And we hope that that's okay. You can hear us thanking you on the virtual red carpet premiere post over at patreon.com/sidekick productions. We also took a moment to thank our amazing season 5 cast and crew. And Josh was so nice enough to put together this large composite of pretty much everybody, I think, that's in season 5 of Skeleton Crew. They're represented
for the most part, yeah.
Right here,
There's a couple I couldn't fit in or find pictures of, but yes.
Yes. So thank you again to everybody who was there. It was so much fun, and tonight's been a lot of fun. But we definitely don't want to end without talking about this question of the week, which Josh is always so good to come up with. What is your favorite story set in a prison? We're going to start with the one and only Ashley Monique Menard.
Orange is the New Black.
Ooh, that one's so good. Overall, or a particular season? Because I'm a season 1, and I was done. Like, I tried to watch the rest of them. I really think they got it all out in season 1, but it's been going for a while.
No, I watched it through because I was invested enough, in the characters to want to see it through on that one. Now, had they gone on for 25 years, maybe not, but I think it was like 7 seasons.
Yeah.
I followed it
Yeah.
through. And I cried. I cried at the end. So I enjoyed the journey. Was it a perfect show? No.
But it was
Not a lot of shows are, but for me, it was totally worth it. And that cast.
The cast was amazing.
That cast was so good. Great ensemble.
Randomly, the girl who defeated me on The Voice, Vicky Martinez, she actually ended up being on the last one or two seasons of Orange is the New Black. And she's now dating one of the other actresses from the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And Ashley, do you know the name of the actor who plays the white security guard in season? I only saw season 1, but he plays the white security guard in season 1 who had a relationship with the Latina teenage girl or the young
Porn
Latina
stash?
woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
No, the nice one.
Oh, the nice one, not porn stash. Gotcha.
Oh, the nice one. Yeah, the one that like lost his leg.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name was. He played a guy that had lost his leg in the show.
He's
I
a
don't know if the
very
real
he's a
actor-
very interesting he's a very interesting actor because he's come out since then talking about a lot of body positivity issues. He got very, very sick and very unhealthy because he was so obsessed with being thin for the show and looking sexy for the sex scenes and all that he had on the show. So he did a lot of really unhealthy things to his body to become fit looking. And now he's since reversed a lot of that. He's actually gained some weight, and he's talking about how he's more comfortable now. That he's able to accept his body the way it is. So he actually does a lot with body positivity and everything.
Cool.
So.
Josh, do we have anybody from the audience? Any prisons?
We do. Owen has the Green Mile.
Definitely one of the best ever.
Which is a very lovely, lovely story. And Blachubert has the Shawshank Redemption.
2 different movies. Don't get them confused. 2 different movies.
They're both by
Stephen King.
Yes, there we go. Oddly enough, very different stories though, about prisons and Stephen King. And then I think we also have.
While you're looking, Stuart Kiczek, what's your favorite?
Well, I was gonna say mine, but Anthony Maximus just beat me to it.
Oh, let's see Anthony's what he chose. Oh, I love you, Philip Morris. Oh, wow.
Okay, now real quick, I have to say because Jay just took my other one.
Oh, wow.
Oz. I'm gonna go with Oz. I'm right there with you, Jay. Oz season 1 through 3. After that, it's a little dicey.
I'm with you on that. I'm going to throw something out that I don't think anybody else has picked or would pick. Because remember, we said it could be from any format. I really love the first Batman Arkham Asylum game. Because so much of it is set in Arkham Asylum, which is basically a prison. And it's so well done. The story is so good. If you've not played it, it's probably now 7-8 years old. It was still before they had Xbox, like whatever one or whatever it's called. I still have it. I love it. I would play it again in a heartbeat. I think it's free now with if you subscribe to Xbox or.
It's so old, it's free.
Yeah. So seriously, one of the best, especially for a video game story. Really, really well done, and the graphics are fantastic, and the gadgets were just ridiculous. It's one of the things I love about the truth is that if Batman is the world's greatest detective, he really doesn't quote unquote need all these gadgets. But very early on, people that attributed all these crazy ass kind of almost Bond-like gadgets to him, and they really lean into this storyline, and I really loved it so much.
Like shark repellent.
Chicago is good too. Yeah, that's a great one. Nice, CJ. Nice dog, by the way. I want to say, CJ, the entire time that you've been commenting for the last probably 4 or 5 weeks, every time your profile pic comes up, because my vision is so bad, I thought that you were just wearing a mask, like a black mask. But tonight I can actually see that that's a dog in front of you.
Oh, I just thought it was a mask as well.
Yeah.
So I see it's a dog now that I'm looking more closely.
It's
You guys.
a little pug.
I don't know this song or music video. Is this a prison thing, or is this just another good idea?
I don't remember that Everlong was set in a prison. I don't remember that. I remember they did
Maybe
one,
Fried IT is just suggesting we do this and do a remake of it.
maybe, but we've got so many other things to do right now that we'll have to add it to the list of maybes. But Fried IT, that's good that you brought that up, because one of the things that starting next week we're going to be doing over at patreon.com/sidekick productions is we're going to actually be taking weekly polls from you, the Crewniverse members, to find out what you like about season 5, who your favorite characters are, what you'd like to see more of, what kind of merchandise you would like. If you want to get some of our merchandise, you can head over to TeePublic and just type in Sidekick Productions, or you can use this fancy little link right here, and you can get all of it that you need. Josh, what is your favorite story set in a prison?
CJ took mine. I was going to say Chicago as well, because I'm a big ol' musical lover. So
yes.
But David comes in at the last moment with another
I mean,
one.
David, of course, you strike me as a serious rock and roll guy, and I think that we wouldn't have what came first, Chicago or Jailhouse Rock.
I don't.
Jailhouse Rock.
I mean,
Jailhouse Rock was in the
Elvis
50s.
movie.
Yeah, it was in the 50s.
Oh well, Chicago is technically based on a play, I think, from the 20s or 30s.
Right, but I'm talking about the set design. If you look at that original set design, that's Jailhouse Rock with all the silhouettes. I mean, even the Muppets stole it for their opening. I mean, it's brilliant. That original set design.
Well,
the
then
choreography.
I guess it's Jailhouse Rock.
And just to be clear for folks at home, if you read the actual lyrics to Jailhouse Rock, it's about fucking a guy in prison. So.
Oh, maybe I have to rethink that. I might have to say Quills is my favorite prison.
Ooh, I haven't seen Quills in a long time.
That's pulling out.
I haven't seen Quills in a long time, but I used to watch Quills all the time, like on a regular basis. I just love Quills.
Josh will make sure to post a Wikipedia link in the chat later for you to see exactly what Quills was. Speaking of chat, before we go, one of the things we're going to be asking you this week, and you can let us know in the comments right now, is do you use Discord? Because we're thinking of starting a Discord server.
What is Discord?
Discord is a chat server that allows us to it's basically like our own private little social network chat system where we can share things to people directly who are subscribers over at the Patreon, who are members of the Crewniverse. I am a member of several Discords. A lot of people play D&D via Discord now because there's all these plugins for Discord in D&D, and a lot of it set up online. So we have a lot of fun stuff too. Huh?
What's D&D?
D&D, Do Not Disturb, Dungeons and Dragons. I joined in a wink. Of course you would, Owen. You're one of our faves. Speaking of which, don't forget, folks, you can get the original cast recording of the musical episode right now, streaming everywhere. You can also, while you're thinking of it, grab the Nakia's vocal version, or you can get the Dueling Piano sing-along soundtrack, and you too could also create your own version of one of the songs, just like Owen did.
Meditation, yoga, homeopathy. Drink it just enough to crack to be. Sick and tired, but so
I love that so much. I have such a big smile on my face. We're trying to get more active on TikTok and Instagram Reels. Tag us in your post about anything related to Sidekick Productions, Sidekick Power Hour, Crewniverse, Dueling Pianos, all of it. Tag us, let us know what's up. Thanks so much for everybody being here.
Thank you for being here tonight, and happy Monday.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, don't forget Betty White's 100th celebration on NBC is going to be coming up. It's going to feature a lot of awesome people like Cher and Billy Porter and all kinds of fun folks. Oh, and you're the best. We can't wait to hear what you think of Dueling Pianos. You can see it right now. Where?
Patreon.
One more time for the spicy trailer to take us out.
You can call yourself a chubby chaser, even if you're not a twink. You wanna hurt me? Well, I say yay. Sex is the best sex, that's what they say. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, so listen to my advice. Come here, just a little bit closer. I'm a laugh machine, I'll leave you tickled pink. Let's clown around if that's your kink. We can clown around if that's your kink. Yes, you can say that I've got daddy issues.
We had such a good time this week. We'll see everybody next week right here, Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's SideKick Power Hour. Bye. All things from the SideKick Productions universe.
And I thought I was going to forget all my lines.
Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the tea.